Yo guys, Jan Baxter from Bats. Welcome to vlog number 3. I'm here with Howard, the main man. You know, I don't know who to play. I think I play Wyndham first. We got a strong team with Umar and I don't know who else. But I think they can succeed. I mean, they got big man Dini. They got Joe. They got Olly. Good luck, guys. You can do it.
Welcome, guys, to the third weekend of SBL. It is just one day this weekend. We take on Wensum and Wyndham. I do want to say beforehand, you guys are going to see me playing with like a bandage around my hand. I unfortunately fell off a bike like 2 or 3 days beforehand, and it was like quite a gruesome injury, very deep cut. I couldn't really hold my bat well, but it's okay. I had to still play, unfortunately, because Owen Brown couldn't make it, and then if they play with 3, we get fined. So it's like, you know, let me pull through for the team and do the best I can. But yeah, let's get started with the matches where we take on Wyndham first. Now, the first match on was Olly Cornish and James Hobson. These guys, I don't know if they played before, to be honest. We all know Olly Cornish, of course, the number 1 in our team. And James Hobson actually has, I think, almost 100%. He's been winning a lot of matches in SBL right now. James Hobson's obviously a chopper, left-handed chopper at that. Very unconventional because this guy loves to do the fades. You're gonna see he does the fades a lot. The chop is quite heavy too. So again, we're trying to tell Ollie, listen, most of the balls when he plays his forehands are probably gonna be a fade towards your forehand side, so just be prepared there. His chop's quite heavy, so try and move him about because I know he's not playing as much as he usually does, so his movement's not as good. Yeah, that was mainly the tactics around that. Serve, receive wise, you kind of just want to get something quite predictable. So we're saying, you know, go long out to the backhand, let him chop one, and then you can get into open rally. And of course, you don't want him to like attack too much because it's quite unconventional when he starts pivoting and fading every flipping ball. It is quite annoying to play against. Yeah, first set was quite close. Ollie did take it 13-11, but unfortunately the game kind of went out of hand, and James did end up winning 11-9 in the 4th set, so we went 1-0 down. Now, second match on was Sawyer versus Pocket Rocket, Mr. Umer. Of course, everyone should know him from TTD. Earlier on, we're telling Joe to you know, mess up the rhythm a lot. Don't play to the same place twice, because I know Umer kind of sometimes gets quite square, and then he just stays. If you keep playing to the same place, he's going to be flipping incredible. So trying to tell him to move in about a little bit more. The chopping wasn't necessarily the strength of this match. We're trying to get him to attack a little bit more, just to put him under a bit more pressure, or, you know, get him to think twice about, you know, just giving him loose balls. And earlier on, it was working quite well. Joe managed to get a lead and then eventually take the set, I think 13-11. But unfortunately, Umer did manage to catch on, find his rhythm, and he did take the game in the 4th set. Very close. Now, third game on was Adam Dennison versus Ian McLean. I don't really know how old this guy is, I'll be honest. He moves great for however old he is. I heard apparently he used to be quite good when he was younger and stuff like that. And he showed it. I mean, him and Adam went to the 5th. Very tight game. I think Adam went 2-1 down, and then he had to fight back. In the 4th, managed to grab it 11-6. And then in the 5th set, Adam was on a complete tear. Like, every ball, everything was going on the table, and he managed to win 11-1 in the 5th. So that was a good win for us. That was good for us to get our first point on the scoreboard, and the game is now 2-1. Now, the 4th game on was me and Chun-Hei Chang. He's a guy that I think he plays in bats. He's a solid player, very good forehand. I have to give him that. Coming into this game, I knew I wasn't going to be able to play as many backhands as I would like to play. I like to receive backhands, especially against left-handers and stuff like that. But I knew it was going to have to be more forehand orientated because I couldn't yeah, really play the backhands. I was thinking maybe more pendulum serves, try to get him to receive a bit high and try to finish the point off quite quickly. Because in longer rallies, yeah, I was most likely going to lose the point. First set, I felt like it was okay. It wasn't too bad. I could keep up a little bit, but I did unfortunately lose it 11-9. And then after that, I think second set onwards, he kind of figured it out that I couldn't really play anything. So yeah, as long as he kept more than like 2-3 balls on the table, it was basically done. And yeah, he managed to beat me 3-0. So yeah, our team's down 3-1 now. Now the game of Olly Cornish and Umer was next. Olly was quite confident coming into this match. He said he'd beaten Umer, I think, the last time they played, or the last 2 times they played. So he felt quite confident about the game plan. I don't exactly remember his tactics, but I remember him being quite confident about what he was going to do. He did win the first set like 11-5, and then I think Umer must have just turned up a little bit, started playing really consistently, moved really well, and yeah, he did end up winning the match 3-1. Next game on was Adam Dennison and James Hobson playing each other. It was a very good game. I think Adam played really well in terms of tactically. He just made a couple mistakes in terms of like, sometimes he's trying to hit too hard on the backspin ball, sometimes he's trying to spin up on the no spin balls. But overall, it was a good game and he definitely showed a good level in this match. James was just a bit more consistent with what he was doing. And in the 5th set, he basically didn't allow Adam to attack at all. Like, Adam wasn't getting the same sort of looks he was getting earlier on in the match. James really took and managed to capitalize and win the game 3-2 against Adam. Now, next match was Sawyer and Chang. This was a very interesting match, let's say. I felt like Sawyer might have still been thinking about the Umer loss. His mental might have been gone a little bit, so he wasn't playing the best level he could have been. He wasn't firing as much as he could have been. But I will say this guy did provide some great entertainment. You're going to see at one point one of the best backhands I have ever seen from Sawyer ever.
That is shocking. No, that needs to go on the vlog. That's highlight. That's a highlight on the vlog, bro. That's the best shot I've ever seen in my life.
But on a more serious note, yeah, he ended up losing 3-1. That put the team score at 6-1. Now the last game was between myself and Ian McLean. I won the first set like 11-6, and then I lost the second and the third quite close, like 11-7 and 13-11. Yeah, he was playing good in terms of tactically doing what he should and taking advantage of my injury, of course. I did manage to come back in the next set, though I was down again, like pretty bad, 6-2, 6-3. I managed to come back and take the set 12-10. And then in the 5th, very tight, as in so back and forth. I think I had to do like a comeback at 10-8, managed to bring it back, and then later on it goes to like 13-all, and I just managed to clinch this game 16-14, like flipping tight. I did not want to lose. And I managed to take it 16-14, so that concludes the Wyndham game. So yeah, overall the score was 6-2 to Wyndham. Umer taking 2, James taking 2, Chang taking 2, and Ian losing the 2 singles. So now we're gearing up for the next match against Wensum. Now, our first match against Wensum was Chris Cockburn and Sawyer playing each other. This was actually a great match to watch, like as in terms of like feeling and entertainment and stuff. Sawyer like playing around, and then Chris is just like putting as many balls back on the table. Great match to watch, yeah. And Sawyer did go 2-0 up quite comfortably. And then he eventually did take this game 3-0. Second game on was Olly Cornish and Viton playing each other. Olly was just super consistent. Ball was always on the table. Took his chances when he had him. And then, yeah, he managed to win 3-0 as well. So this put us in a nice little lead of 2-0 against Wensum. Third game on was me and Wayne Mason. I remember playing him in, I think, the first weekend we played, and I barely won 3-2. So coming into this game now, I was thinking, okay, cool, let me take a couple painkillers. Let me make sure I'm ready for the serves, because I remember the serves was the best thing. Like, one of the best things about his game is very difficult to read sometimes. What's sort of on the ball, and I was trying to play towards his backhand side, make him block, and then I can maybe try finish the point afterwards. And I was making sure my serves were, like, you know, good quality as well, because I remember he did struggle a little bit with my pendulum serves too. Those are the main things I was thinking about during this entire game, playing around those sort of elements with my service, receive. Heavy spinning the first ball was probably the main thing I did. If I put enough quality on the ball, make him struggle with the first block, then I'll have an easier chance to continue the rally. But if it was a difficult ball, I'll be honest, I wasn't like in the best sort of momentum to be able to finish difficult balls. So I was trying to get very like comfortable balls to continue playing with. And then, yeah, on the backhand side, if he plays to my backhand, just try drive or do a little comfortable block and continue the rally. And yeah, I managed to win the first set, quite very close, like 13-11. Second set was very, very tight as well, but I managed to take it 11-8. And then in the third set, again, super tight, but I managed to score it by, and I won the game 3-0. Fourth game on was Andrew versus Adam Dennison, both two lefties. Adam was saying it was actually quite difficult, because he said they kind of play like each other, but Adam's just younger. So yeah, it was a good match. I think Adam won the first two sets. He went 2-1 up, 2-0 up. Andrew managed to grab one set, making it 2-1, and then Adam just managed to finish off the game 3-1, and he grabbed the fourth game for us. So we're 4-0 up. Now, I feel like this is becoming a repeat recurrence because I keep losing Olly's matches. Olly did beat Chris Cockburn 3-0. It was a good game. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage. But yeah, he won. Moving on. In the sixth game, we actually had a great game between Wayne Mason and Sawyer. Sawyer went 2-0 down. He lost the first set like 13-11. I think he lost the second set like 11-6. And I remember he was coming over to the corner, and I was like, bro, come on, you don't want to lose this game. Like, try your best to come back, fight as much as you can, bro. Do everything you can. Like, this is a very winnable game for you. Like, you can for sure win this. And he managed to start turning it around. Like, he wins the third set and he wins the fourth set, and then now we're locked in the fifth set. In the fifth set, it was quite interesting in terms of, like, Wayne started playing better as well, but Sawyer still had the lead. Like, he was leading 9-6. A couple little mistakes here and there, and then the game's all of a sudden 9-0. Even then, he still had the chances to take the game, but I guess it just wasn't, like, he just couldn't. He couldn't, and in the end, Wayne Mason won it 12-10 in the fifth. The seventh game was between Viton and Adam Dennison. Adam won the first set pretty comfortably, like 11-2. Second set, I think he lost 11-7, but then he won the third and the fourth pretty comfortably, 11-8 and 11-6. I don't really have much to say about it. He just played his usual game and he managed to win. Now the final game was between myself and Andrew Hughes. This was quite a strange game in the sense that he played the correct tactics in playing everything towards my backhand side and making me struggle. I won the first set, sorry, like 13-11, very close, but then the next two I lost very comfortably, like 11-3, 11-5, because everything was going towards the backhand side, and then he pushed me out wide to the forehand and go back to the backhand. So very good tactics from him. From the fourth set, I was kind of thinking, like, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to just pivot more and use up more energy, I guess. That's the only thing I can do. I did manage to scrape by and win the fourth set, like 12-10. And then in the last set, the fifth set, I managed to win 11-7 just by, you know, grafting, running around for those forehands. And yeah, that concludes the game against Wensum. Now, the final score of the whole game was 7-1, with everyone in our team winning 2, apart from Joy, who unfortunately had lost to Wayne Mason. Very close. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all of that. I'll see you guys for the next SBL vlog.
Just wrapping up at British League. Lost 2 of the 1s, beat all the 3s. Can't complain. Howard dropped a stinker. See you in a bit.